compelling matchup that has a throwback feel to the era when running backs dominated. One of the best matchups all season long between two elite runners colliding here today. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see the national champions from last year, LSU Tigers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Alabama Crimson Tide. With EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. Now they get set to kick it away. And he takes this from inside the 5. Steps out of bounds at the 9. That's where they'll start the drive. And now from the pistol formation. game here. Running back takes the handoff. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings. We expect a tight, competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Oh, look at the quick cut. Tackled pretty quickly, but that is a decent gain on the throw.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Sets up as a 3rd and 3 here on this opening possession. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Football comes out. The offense able to fall on it and avoid the turnover. Got lucky that time.
Boy, did they dodge a bullet right there. So fortunate to recover their own fumble. I don't know how that ball bounced in their favor.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Pass not complete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield, but he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the 2nd down incompletion, they'll have to convert here on 3rd down and 8. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the 1st down. He fires downfield. Grab made near the sidelines. Good job keeping the foot in bounds. That'll be enough for a 1st down. He's marked out of bounds after an excellent game, but there is a flag on the field. This one might be coming back. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking for his big tight end. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Well, here it is, opening drive of the game. You're just trying to find that rhythm, run the ball, a couple passes, and this one backfires. Poor decision by the quarterback. That's 100% on him, and this defense now gives their own offense great field position here to get points on the board.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Looks right for a quick completion. Powers through. Wow, juked the first tackler. That was enough to make the 1st down.
Well, this is why they want to get his hands on the football as often as possible. We always know about his ability to make plays downfield, but here they just get it to him quick on a wide receiver screen. He shakes the tackle and picks up nice yards.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss.
I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's an out route. The catch made. Finding space at the 20. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Looking to the end zone, and he makes the catch. Touchdown, LSU. Well, it is an impressive start, Kirk. In an emotional game like this, to be so efficient, to click like that early is impressive.
Well, it's very impressive and a great way to start for this team because all the build-up and all the hype, now you can just settle in and play your game.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. The game goes back to 1895, but as you know, it's begun to pick up intensity, this rivalry, because they are always in each other's way in the SEC.
Yeah, this rivalry doesn't necessarily have the history, even though it does go back to 1895. But you're right. Things seem to change when the SEC split.
And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Now he's bringing it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, we're just here in this first half, and this defense is all over it. That's their second interception. Good job of pressuring the quarterback, making him uncomfortable, and forcing the ball into coverage.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Shotgun, he'll hand it off. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
On third down, he drops to throw. Checks this down to the running back. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
Timeout, LSU.
No punt. Offense still on the field, going to go for it on fourth down. To go with a direct snap. They bring him down short of the end zone, but this will set up a first and goal.
First and goal, LSU.
It's LSU on top as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there and boot it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? Touchdown, Crimson Tide. No chance to catch him there.
But it's just a matter of time till this guy found a seam and took it to the house. Unbelievable job by the offensive lineman, allowing him to get to that 2nd and 3rd level. And with his kind of speed, no chance of bringing him down.
And is fielded. Returner trying to create a big play here. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And is intercepted. Not much room in that return. Tackled at the 16, but an important takeaway for this defense.
Chris, I think I can hear him calling out blocks after that pick. Or was it the defensive coordinator next door up here in the booth? Either way, they were looking to score after coming up with that interception. The offense, if they did anything right, it was keeping them out of the end zone.
Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to scramble. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he throws the ball out of bounds there. Smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
They don't want to waste this good field position, but it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking for 6. And he's got it. Touchdown, Alabama.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. Bengals offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for the wide out. Wide open downfield. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. Finally tackled out at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed, ability to diagnose the play, blows it up.
Didn't expect to lose 4 in the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Second down, looking to throw it. Caught quickly. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He finds the running back in the flat. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
Coach decides to go for it on this 4th down. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute timeout before halftime. So they're short on 4th down. The coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. They're going to run it here. He gets loose. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. He's got it on the left side for a big gain. And just like that, Chris, all of a sudden the offensive coordinator and the quarterback, they changed their approach. That's a big play. So instead of just maybe trying to get into field goal range, now they're really thinking they got a shot to maybe get the ball in the end zone.
The offense really clicking here. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Boy, this running back is fun to watch, isn't he, Chris? After that run, he's now over the century mark on the day. What an afternoon he's enjoying.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
3:25.
They'll run it to the left. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. Alabama has now moved into the red zone. In the red area against ETN. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
That's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
Can they convert on 3rd down to keep this drive rolling?
Here we go.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. He'll try a pass here. Catch made, looking for the goal line. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And here's that wrinkle, the Wildcat formation, extra blocker in the game. Let's see what they call. Direct snap. Oh, and he's going backwards. The Wildcat look did not fool this defense at all. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. So from the 9-yard line, it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Refusing to be brought down. Touchdown time.
Because that's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
And he knocks through the PAT. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team able to bring him down. So they start the drive here, looking to make something happen in the final seconds before halftime. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays before halftime. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime.
Timeout, LSU.
Looks like the final play of the half coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Has the 1st down and more. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this 1st half. Minnows going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the 2nd half. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. Stay close. Moves out of the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
QB tries it again here on 2nd and 10. Wide open downfield. Tackle's made, but not before he makes the 43-yard line. This drive is going now. That'll put him over 150 yards today, Kirk. He is putting on a show on this big stage.
How great is this? On this stage, as you mentioned, Chris, just playing his best game. He's been in sync with his receivers. Back there, has time to throw. Just having a dream performance.
Offense behind the 6 now on 2nd and 11 after the 1-yard loss. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. Grab down the middle. It's Joslin. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. And he's into the end zone, but hold on. There's a flag on the field. This might be coming back. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. One of those critical third down plays come up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. On the move now. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Well, I don't mind the quarterback making this throw. He found the open receiver. Really would have loved to see a little bit more effort by this wide receiver to get to that 1st down marker. Instead, we got a 4th down decision.
Choosing to return the punt. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. Comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Oh, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Look out, he's in the clear. The 30. And he steps out after a nice return. What a momentum shifter this could be.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Okay, so here comes the LSU offense back on the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Catch made on the out route. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
And they'll use the ground game here. Going absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play.
Well, here we are in the second half. This run defense is living up to their billing as a top 10 run defense. This running back can't get anything going and is still yet to break 20 yards on the ground for the game.
Didn't expect to lose 4 on the first down run. Set up now 2nd and 14. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He escapes the pocket. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The noise. This crowd is trying to inspire this defense to make a big red zone stop. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Throws it to the right. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And he's got it. No problem.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And he'll leave the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He breaks free.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Swarm for the pass rush. A sack.
Well, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Looking to scramble. It's a deep shot to the right. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the ball and heads to the left. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice gain. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Go.
And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking downfield near the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown.
What a combination. This quarterback and this receiver. What I love here is the quarterback does a good job of not waiting too long. You're going to run out of room if you do. Got the ball out early enough, gave the receiver a chance to not only make the catch, but to get his feet down for that touchdown.
Offense looking to throw the ball. Picked off, a crucial turnover.
Oh, man, that was not a great throw right there. Pass is intercepted on the 2-point try. You have to wonder why they decided to go with that call.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And Mighty Bengals offense is back out on the field. They kicked a field goal in the last drive. They're looking for the end zone this time. Keeping it on the ground here. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Well, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
Quickly behind the sticks here after the loss. 2nd down and 11. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
We've had so far. 3rd down and the crowd really getting into it. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He has 1st down yardage at the 46.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. We make the stop, but a big play moves the ball to the red zone.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This LSU offense is moving quickly down the field. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on 1st down.
great chance for the offense to tie the game. First and goal. Touchdown, LSU. Still no answer for this offensive machine. Well, the call was sort of predictable, Kirk, but that tight end is just so tough to stop down here in the red zone.
Listen, speaking on behalf of all quarterbacks, you get down into the red zone, you're looking for that big target that you can trust is going to run a good route, and he's got a big wingspan to allow you to make a throw up into the air. He can go up and make a catch over most defenders. Really good execution. They come up with 6.
Coverage team brings down the returner. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. And the defense breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. As the QB fights his way into the end zone.
Give credit to this offense. They work some clock. They eventually get the ball in the end zone. Now they've got the lead. You kick the extra point, and you hope your defense can hold on so you can win this game.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. First down. They're going to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Oh, just a really heads-up play by this receiver. Yeah, he maybe could have fought to get the first down, but I love the fact he got out of bounds. You save your timeouts. You stop the clock. The offense has a chance to regroup, and now you're in striking distance to get the right play called at the right time.
Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. Second down, we're going to throw it. Finds his man. It's 2. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
This is why offenses drill down on the 2-minute drill year-round. You want to have quarterbacks and wide receivers completely dialed in on down and distance, and especially the clock. You got to get out of bounds when you can to preserve it. They do a really good job of that right here.
Tight game. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense make a play here? And they desperately need it. First down. They're going to throw the ball. It's an out route. The catch made. Heads out of bounds after running for the first down to keep this scoring threat alive. Serious pressure now for the defense. Here we go, trailing late in the game here. Serious urgency for this offense right now. He's running out of time here. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. He's got a receiver wide open here. Touchdown, LSU. Too much speed for the defense.
What a touchdown by this offense. They're down 1 now, an extra point away from tying this game up with under 2 minutes to go.
Extra point is good. We're tied up. Sets up a tremendous finish here. They'll return it from inside the 5. He stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. QB keeper all the way. He's got room to run. And he he's stopped after gaining 4 yards. So 2nd and 6.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Defense is coming after him. Breaking free at the 35. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
The junior able to bring him down quickly. Game time. About a minute to play in regulation. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, this is it. Late in the game, really tight situation. This is what separates a good quarterback from a great quarterback. Can he come up with the play to keep this drive alive?
Challenging spot for the offense. It's 3rd down and long from the 45. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Avoiding the pressure, moving out to the right. On the run here, lets it go. And this pass is caught. Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Looking for a receiver. On the move now. Choosing to just throw the ball away that time. 2nd down play now coming up.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
2nd down play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. And he'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Caught near the goal line. And a late timeout taken, just 4 seconds on the clock. The Tide offense line up here on 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. He's swarmed by the defense. So tied up after regulation, we go to overtime. Remember, in college football, it's dueling possessions. In the 2nd overtime, if we get there, you have to go for 2 points if you score a touchdown. And the 3rd overtime, Kirk, just becomes a series of 2-point tries.
And I know that's your favorite, to see if we can get to that 3rd series of these overtimes. I love extra football, so I'm looking forward to this. Let's see who's going to win it.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Alabama now operating in the red zone. Ball handed off. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Here we come up on 3rd and short now. This defense trying to get a stop and force a field goal try here in OT. Running out of time in the pocket. So the scramble comes up short, and now this offense facing a 4th down play.
Well, the quarterback knew the one thing he can't do here is take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. Now, he didn't pick up the 1st down, but he gave him a shot. I think he'll get some love from his guys for that effort.
And the offense will spend a timeout before one of the most important plays of this game, needing to convert here. So here we go, 4th and short, no field goal attempt. This offense is going to go for it. A lot on the line right here. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down. Touchdown, Alabama. They jump on top in OT. And now for the crucial extra point to push the lead to 7 in OT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. Let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
So pressure on this offense. They must answer with a touchdown to stay in this game. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. He's brought down at the 6. The offense will have 1st and goal right there.
After that completion, Chris, on this corner route, see if the offensive coordinator comes out later in the same look, but this time sends the receiver fake to the outside to the corner and back to the inside on a post. Could catch the defense off guard.
So now it's 1st and goal. They have to punch it in here to keep this game going. And he'll set up to throw. Bringing pressure. He'll just throw it away to avoid the sack.
I think that's a smart play. Goal to go is tricky when you're trying to throw it in there. And if it's not there, throw it away and live for the next down.
This big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. And now a decision. Do you kick the PAT or go for 2 and the win?
Well, this is one of the benefits of going second when you get into overtime. Now you know what you're facing. You put a touchdown on the board, you can either send it to another overtime if you kick an extra point, or potentially, hey, let's win the game and go for 2 right here.
How about this? A 2-point conversion now with the ball game on the line. Now the offense will spend a timeout here. No room for mental errors here in overtime. So here we go. What a moment as they set up for the 2-point conversion to try to win this game right now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball.